Hi guys, John Sipes with Cincy Fishing. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about soft body swim baits. It's one of the things that I can throw around here and catch a good amount of fish. I'm going to cover quite a few different types and a few different types of the hooks. First up, we're going to go with the Lake Champlain soft body swim bait. This is a 3.5 inch, nice boot tail, paddle tail type swim bait. Really good durable swim bait. These have held up pretty well. Got plenty of fish on them. The next up will be your Kitech. This is a 4.8 inch. Again, same paddle tail. The Kitechs are pretty soft, and they do tend to tear up or slip down the hook. I find that if I find a good jig head with a good keeper on it, that solves a lot of that problem. Another one that I have fished quite a bit by Berkeley is the Trash Fish. If you guys can see that well. This is skeet reach design. I get them in a couple different sizes, a couple different color patterns. These work really well. I've caught a bunch of crappie on them. Catch a few largemouth out of the local ponds. You can slow creep these. That's pretty much the way that I've been having the best luck with them, or slow steady retrieve. Skinny dipper, big dipper, things of that nature tend to work really well. I have thrown the lunker hunt with a mylar finish in the middle. Same deal, works really well. Catches quite a few fish. One of the key things, guys, that I found with these, I do throw them on braided line. Throw it on about 65-pound Power Pro in that cooler water, as long as it's not 30-degree water. I think 40-50 degree water. I was fishing earlier in the year when we had some warm temps out. Slow rolling this guy, had quite a bit of action out of the tail. Great bait. Same thing with the Kitechs, the others. They do really well in cooler water. I'm not going to go over a ton of the different baits, but those are a couple of the ones that I like to throw. You know, the more of a straight paddle tail gets more of the up and down action. I have drop shotted with that too, and it works really well. I have drop shotted with the Trash Fish. That works out really well as well. A couple of different types of hooks. We'll go non-weighted first. I'm not going to go through a bunch of different sizes. This is a 4/0. I definitely like the screw lock. One of the great things with the screw lock and a non-weighted, you got areas where you got a lot of cover, you need to go weedless. You simply, if we get it to go here, go straight into the nose of the bait with that screw lock. Get it all the way down. And once you get that screw lock down, come back through the body of the bait, find out where it's going to go through, come back out, and you can go completely weedless on it. It's not very straight, haven't gone all the way through. They do have a little pocket, so you can come back and skin hook that to go all the way through to illustrate that. That's a non-weighted option. Great for being more finessey. Places where you're in a lot of current, we're trying to keep a little higher in a water column. If the fish are suspended or up near the surface feeding, a great way to get to those bass doing that. I do keep extra screw locks around, commonly known as a hitchhiker as well. I don't know how well you can see those in a bag. I carry a few different sizes. I try to find some of the ones in the saltwater section. They tend to be a little heavier duty, tend to work a little bit better in some of the areas where I know I'm going to catch some big bass, or I've got a lot of deep cover. Going over to a weighted swim bait hook. You know, there's several different options that are out there. You can go with just a straight belly hook, belly weight. Also utilizes that screw lock, so you can go weedless again, 100% weedless. But with that the belly weight, you could definitely get a little weight. Drag slow roll this across the bottom. Comes right through grass, rock, laydowns, brush, things of that nature. One of my favorite ones that I've been growing a lot lately and picked up is what they call a body balance. Megabass makes this one. It's got a couple real nice keepers on that. It's got a double keeper system. It's great for helping hold that bait up. One of the things I like about this bait is how it will sit along the bottom. So when I'm slow rolling it and I decide to stop, there's a little bit of wind, a little bit of current of water, keeps that swim bait moving, but also helps hold that off the bottom. Slow rolling that works really well. I carry this in a 1/2 ounce and a 3/4 ounce. Most of them are in a 3/4 ounce because I'm going down on some of the rivers where there's a lot of heavy current. I need that weight to get down. You can go with more the standard jig hook. This one's got a nice double keeper on it. Great for holding that bait up. Nice stout hook, 1/2 ounce, 1/4 ounce, whichever size you do need. One of the things for my A-rig, I have been throwing this one. Got a little single barb on it. Trying to hold off on some of the weight when I'm going with my A-rig. I believe this one's the Yum Money Shot, or Yum brand swim bait hook. It's definitely a 1/4 ounce. Pretty nice stout hook. It's done really well on my A-rig. Some of the places where I know I've got a lot of snags down below the dams and whatnot, I don't want to throw my higher dollar jig heads and lose them. I will go to these. These are cheap. You can find them at Walmart. They definitely do the job. Different color. This is a white. Got the double keeper on it as well. I believe this is the BMC brand. Great swim bait hook. Got a nice sticky hook to it, stout, firm. Does really well, guys. A couple different brands. I don't remember all of them. I think this one's a Strike King. Got a little different type of head to it. I really don't like the keeper on these. Just that regular lead keeper. That's right into the mold when you're pouring that swim bait hook. It's a nice stout hook, sharp hook. I just really don't like the keeper. One of the things I do with this one to help with that is I will put the hitchhiker on and screw lock it versus threading up at it, making that one weedless. You can definitely do that, guys. That's not an issue at all. The Megabass is definitely my favorite, or one of my favorites, and I like that body balance. I like how that will work across the bottom, hold up. Great color pattern on that, great attention to detail, nice realistic eye. Double keeper, great keeper. I believe that's a 3/0 hook, nice firm stout hook. And I stick a fish with these, I definitely pet them. Rod reel choice, line choice. Most of the time when I'm throwing these type of swim baits, either throwing a heavy, medium heavy rod, depending on the cover, depending on how heavy of a setup I've got going on swim bait wise. You know, you're only going up to like 3/4 of an ounce. Add the swim bait on, you're really not adding that much more, so I use some regular conventional gear. With the exposed hook system, you really don't need to drill those fish. Once they grab it, it's kind of like a spinnerbait. You do give them a good stick. I've been using a Corrado CU 200 old school greenie, 5/4 to 1 gear ratio. Again, throwing pretty much straight 65-pound braid. There's fewer places with the water clearer. I will tie on probably a 15-pound fluorocarbon leader, sometimes a mono leader, depending on the situation. Swim bait fishing is really not that complicated. A lot of people overcomplicate it and overthink the process. Here's another type. I believe this is a Berkeley Nice fork tail swim bait. I've got this one hooked up weedless. We're throwing this one around some grass, running it through. Haven't caught many fish on that. Can't really give too much of an opinion on it. My main swim baits that I'm catching fish on are my Kitechs and a few of these different colors out of Champagne Lures. Lake Champagne Lure Company is on Facebook. You can find them. They make a great bait, really great customer service, lots of color choices. They can match colors for you. Price is right for these. Inexpensive. They ship them pretty much as soon as you make payment. Great product, especially if you like that rib body, kind of like the Kitech style paddle bait. Kitechs you can pretty much buy anywhere, online. Dick's Sporting Goods, a few of the different places. I like the action that the Kitech has. I think, like a lot of people, the softness of the plastic kind of is a downfall, but you know, it's the price you pay for fishing. Want a great lure, great action. Sometimes that's the best way. Some places that I've thrown, some of the other ones haven't caught anything, come back with a Kitech and actually we'll start catching fish on them. Can be the same color, maybe not. I think this one's a sexy shad. I keep a wide variety of different colors, not too far out of the spectrum. I try to keep more of the naturals, like your bluegills, your shads, maybe a crawl color, and then sometimes up in the like a chartreuse. And that's about it. I try to keep it simple, but I try to keep a few different colors. I do like the white. I keep white, plenty of the whites on hand. Some of the things that I do with the swim baits, don't mind the packaging, but I'll keep some of them in their original packaging, or I've taken a lot of them out of the plastic because they come in a generic package, and I'll go back through with some Berkeleys or whatnot and put them in. This one is a Kalin's 3.8 inch seismic shad. I've started throwing these work out really well. For most of the other swim baits, guys, I am using the regular Plano 3700 series boxes. You know, I haven't had much problems with them. They do a great job. I do try to keep them straight, try not to overpack them. But I have had no problems with them. One of the things that you can do if you are experiencing problems with some of your soft body swim baits, this one's a little dipper. Start to get that kink in a tail. Boil it in some hot water, that kink will come straight out. Not a problem. Swim bait fishing can be very deadly, especially this time of the year. You're trying to mimic that more natural bait fish. Throwing them up around beds. I was out today a little bit, looking, fishing. I haven't seen many bass on the beds. Again, last night we were down in the 30s. I figured with the full moon, new moon phase had just gone through, I was out on it. Didn't see any activity, full moon. I'm not seeing any activity up around the shores anywhere, bass on beds. Haven't even seen bluegills on the beds yet. So I think it's soon, guys, here in Ohio. Down here in Cincinnati, of course, fishing these small ponds. They tend to heat up a lot warmer or a lot faster than your bigger lakes. I haven't heard much out of some of the bigger lakes in this area of the bass spawning. But that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching my channel. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you hit the bell for the notifications, you'll be notified whenever I do upload new videos. Bear with me, I am just starting out on this channel. I'm trying to work on this as hard as I can, bring as much new content as I can, as fast as I can. Trying to keep it simple, trying to keep it educational, trying to help you guys save money along the way. Anyway, thanks for watching.